Hello, class! First day without me. I'm so sad. I miss you guys all so much. I seriously do. But I'll be back soon. And until then, I want to do some fine-tuning with comparing numbers and everything we learn. So basically, think of it this way. I taught you how to shoot a basketball, even though you probably knew how to shoot a basketball already. You know, I'm all about analogies. And now, I'm just helping you with your follow-through. I'm helping you with your form. I'm helping you fine-tune things so you can be a better basketball player and you can make those free throw shots. Okay? So that's what I'm doing. You learn the basics, now I'm just a little fine-tuning, okay? So we're going to compare numbers, and let me give you an example of what kind of numbers we're going to compare. But first things first, I want to talk about these two words, ascending and descending. If you know what these words are, give yourself a pat on the back. I forgot to say this. 안녕. I forgot to say that, guys. 안녕. Hello. Okay, back to math. Ascending means to go from least to greatest. Like to go 1, 2, 3, right? You're going least to greatest, 4. Descending means to go from greatest to least. So you're going the opposite, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, those words are very important because they might be on your STAR test, they might be on a test, and it's good to know these words, okay? It's a fancy way of saying increasing and decreasing, and that's how I remember it. I remember descending as decreasing, and decreasing means you go from greatest to least, right? And the other one is just ascending, going least to greatest. So I just remember descending, decreasing, D for down, okay? Okay, so I might give you a problem like this. I want you to look at these numbers and I want you to put them in ascending order. So that means I want to go from greatest to least. Now I want you to pause this and I want you to try it. I know some of these might be hard, but I want you to try it and then I will do it with you. Okay, so pause this, try it, try the best you can, and then we'll do it together. Alright, so my suggestion is to put everything in decimal or to put everything in percent. Fractions might be a little bit hard for this rational here. This is a rational number, right? So I would say put everything in decimal because I like decimal, okay? So I'm going to put everything in decimal. So I'm going to just change everything. So here we go. -2/5. Well, first of all, I know -2/5 is going to be the smallest because that's the only negative there. Everything else is positive. So I'm just going to leave that there. It's going to be the smallest. So I'm going to box this because in the end, this is going to be my answer, okay? So 2/5 is obviously the smallest number. It's the only negative, so I'm not going to even do any work. Don't waste your time, okay? Always read everything first. All right, next one is already in decimal form, so I'm just going to leave it. This one, 160%. Okay, remember Dr. Pepper? So your point right now is right there. Remember, if you don't see decimal point, it's automatically at the end. And then it's going from percent to decimal, so you're going to the left. 1, 2. So 160% is 1.60. And that makes sense to me because 100% equals 1 whole. So 160% will give me a whole and some change, right? 60 cents. So that makes sense to me. So I'm good with that. Remember to always think to yourself, does this make sense? Now if you have like 0.16, that doesn't make sense because 100 is 1 whole. It has to be bigger than that, okay? Always ask yourself, does it make sense? So 160 is, 160% is $1.60 or 1.60. And then we're going to come back to this one. We're going to do this one first, 7/10. 7/10 is easy because we just read it like it is. 7 in the 10th place. So 7 will be in the 10th place. Alright? So we have this. We have this. Now we want to change square root of 2. That one's the hardest. Now this one I'm going to use my mathematical number sense. Basically, common sense with numbers. Okay, and this is how I'm going to do it. Whoa! Whoa, did you guys see that? I did not know I could do that. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Oh well. Okay, so square root of 2, number sense. I know square root of 4 equals 2. I know square root of 1 equals 1 because 1 times 1 is 1, right? So 2 must be in between there. Square root of 2 must be in between here. It'll probably be close to, like, in between there somewhere, okay? So I'm going to say it's going to be about 1.4 or so. Okay? That's what you do with number sets. You will learn how to use calculators next week, or the week after. My bad. The week after. But right now, I want you to use number sets. We don't want to get attached to the calculator, okay? We want to know how to do this without the calculator and then check with the calculator, all right? So we have negative 2/5 there. We just converted everything decimals. Next biggest number, so I'm thinking that I'm going to rewrite everything. I have 0.075, I have 0.7, I have 1.4, and I have 1.60. Okay? So I'm looking at the tens place. I'm going to underline the tens place. And I'm going to check which one has the least value. This one does, because the tens place over here is 0. So I think the next smallest number is 75 thousandths. Okay? And next, so we got that one done. Next, I think, is this one, 1.4. Okay, and that one was the square root of 2, right? Square root of 2. So that one's good. And then next, it's either between 0.7, 0.7, or, oh, I'm sorry, 0.7 comes first. What am I doing? Dang, you guys didn't stop me? Okay, 0.7 comes first, because this has a hole, right? Dang, guys, you guys didn't stop me? Okay, just playing. I know you guys couldn't stop me. Okay, so 0.7 comes first, and then square root of 2, and then 1.60, which is 160%. That's from least to greatest, ascending order. Alright? Okay, I want you to try this. Put it in descending order, so that means from greatest to least. This is called a mixed number. Make sure you know how to change that to a decimal. Alright? If you don't, I will show you in class when I come back. Alright? I hope you have a great day. I miss you! 안녕!